Hey everybody, Ben here for the Bonehead podcast, and welcome to Top 5 Friday. Every Friday we get together and we have a look at the top 5 something, normally to do with Blood Bowl. Every week on the Monday we pop out a little thing saying, hey, Top 5 Friday this week is going to be about this. What's your suggestions for the top alternative model for this, or whatever we're doing? This was monstrous, which makes sense because we're doing top 5 trolls this week. We had so many suggestions, and I genuinely think we are the most spoilt for big guy models when it comes to trolls, rather than anything else. I always thought it was like ogres and minotaurs, but dude, there are some phenomenal troll models out there, and we had some great suggestions from you guys, and I've grouped them together because there's that many. Anyway, onwards to the top 5 trolls. But before we dive into the list, I guess we've just got to point out what we do here, or what we're looking at, is we're looking at kind of the best alternative third-party trolls for your Blood Bowl team. If you want to stick with Games Workshop, if you want to support your friendly local gaming store like I've gone to Entoyment here, these lads are potentially the best out there. Now, this is what we use for our Snotling team on the series, and I think so many good trolls have been made. The Rock Gut Troggoth box set for Age of Sigmar, Stone Trolls for the Grognards of the Old World kicking about. This box from Entoyment is £31.87, so £3 postage, basically 35 quid, 3 trolls, tons of bits, and it is just awesome. Now, for style, they're perfect. Size-wise, they're big lads, but actually it works and you can fit them on a 40mm base. But I would be struck off the internet if I didn't mention the Rock Gut Troggoths, because Games Workshop-wise, they're probably just one of the best kits they've ever done, and the models are so much fun. And I'm kind of intrigued by the mushrooms in the background, actually. They would make some pretty cool scenery. Anyway, Rock Gut Troggoths have got to be considered if you fancy getting a plastic kit and bashing your own. 3 trolls, 1 troll for your team, another troll for your team because you're playing a good team like Snotlings or Goblins, and the 3rd troll for Ripper, your star player troll, whatever. You get 3 trolls for £31. It's great. But in at number 5, we've got 2 trolls here. This is Grebo Games. So when I said we're going to be grouping these together, we've basically put this list together of the top 5 troll manufacturers, because there's probably a couple of companies that we've missed off this list just because we've got, I reckon, about 12 trolls here. And there's probably some really great ones that we've missed, and I'm going to feel like a fool, but put it in the comments below. Let's share the links. Let's make sure that if someone's looking for a Blood Bowl troll, that they know the best way to go. But we've got 2 here from Grebo Games. So this is the Chaos Troll. This is from their Chaos teams, and it looks like their troll model. Having a bad internet day today. But it's just chaosified. So if we flick back to the color ones, you can see it's got a weird kind of mouth on the side, because that's apparently what Chaos does. They just love more mouths, and he's got the skulls, and it's just an absolutely phenomenally cool model. Grebo Games do great stuff. And here's the other troll. So both of these are about €20. Some are resin, some are white metal. I know they're moving towards their Greeblood. Material Greeblood. Greeblood is great. And this model I've seen so many times at tournaments because it comes with so many teams. It's a brilliant, fun model. It's got that kind of World of Warcraft aesthetic, that video game aesthetic, which I think Grebo just, it makes it so vibrant. It makes it really, it suits Blood Bowl down to the T. So number 5, Grebo Games Trolls. Number 4, and by popular suggestion, we've got Agni. Now, Agni are a 3D printed STL Patreon. They do about a team a month or every other month with some star players and stuff, and their sculpts are brilliant. Their renders look a little bit too detailed to show off exactly how great the models are. The renders look cool, the models look even better, and that is why we stock them on our shop. Now, we had a few of you mention this troll, so had to fit it on the list. This is the Agni, it's on the screen, there you go, Chaos Fiends Troll. And it is just awesome. The Chaos Fiends team is just fantastic, but the troll is a chunk chunky model, but you've got a ton of great chaos detail to him, and he's kind of wiping his nose. You've got gribbly bits, which suits the troll. Size-wise, he's perfect. You've got stabby, strange bits. It's a really good model with some good detail, and its size is nicely. It represents a troll. It's got a lot of character, and there's an alternate sculpt for it on the Star Players release for the Chaos Fiends. There's some cool Star Players in there, but there's also this really cool troll, alternate troll. And again, it doesn't look like your characteristic Games Workshop troll. It's got more of that kind of Nordic style to it, which means if you've got this lad on your team, and this is going to be true of basically every troll that we look at today, it's got a lot of character. You want him to do well. He's going to, I think, just build up character. They're going to get a personality. That's why I love big guys in Blood Bowl so much, is that they of all the positionals, with potentially except like mutated goblins, I think maybe just the Renegade Goblin is up there, but otherwise your big guys just have the most character. So, as per popular suggestion, number 4, Agni Trolls. Number 3, it's Torchlight. And again, this, well, let's say this one came up a couple of times. The Torchlight Trolls came up a couple of times because they've got a few to choose from, and they kind of have a very similar aesthetic. So this we've got here is the Torchlight Chaos team that they dropped last month before, and it is very, very nice, actually. I think I've got some of the chunky boy models. Do I have the troll? I think I might just have the troll kicking around. But, oh dear, my pile of shame. Oh, I didn't do the troll. Why didn't I do the troll? Because I hate trolls. Kind of. Yeah, I think that is actually the case. Blooming trolls. Anyway, did the ogre and the minotaur. Some good old models. Anyway, they do a Patreon very similar to Agni, and their trolls are again kind of Nordic in style. This is their Chaos team, so there's an outrageous selection of big guys and great models. Scaling's a bit squiffy. It's taken me a while to get this one lined up, but this will be on the shop soon as well, on our shop, if you want to pick this team up, because it's actually one of the better 3D printable Chaos teams out there. A little bit cartoony because it's Torchlight, but a ton of great detail. So, their Chaos Troll here, the mummy is pretty awesome with the weird face, and the Minotaur is pretty good too. It's a troll with a chaos pad and some dodgy horns, and it just looks gnarly and big. But it's based on the same design that they've got from the Lunatics, which is their Goblin team, and their Orc team, which is a 2 to 3 month period where they just some of the most fun models out there for Blood Bowl. I'd kind of forgotten about until I was looking at them the other week, and I was like, oh damn, I really love the Orc team that they did. In fact, I loved it so much that it's going to feature in my Sevens draft team. Trolls, Ben. Nordic style trolls from Torchlight. I wanted to show these ones off because they've got the Chaos Troll, they've got the Orc Troll, and they've got these 2 trolls for their Goblin team. And I really love the dude who's riding around on one of the trolls. It's just a really fun team. And if you're looking for a slightly different style of troll, again, one a bit more cartoony, but non-cave troll, something that's kind of like I said, kind of like the Nordic troll, then I think Torchlight's got you. And it was brought up a few times, and I think it deserves to be on the list. The grouping. Number 3, Torchlight Trolls. Number 2, it's Punga Trolls. Now, specifically, the Goblin Trolls that they've had on their Patreon recently. I'm almost certain that we're missing out a Punga Troll that they've released as part of one of their Kickstarters. But these trolls are more than good enough. So this is for their Night Dodgers team, which is the Night Goblin team. And these 2 trolls, the whole team has got an outrageous amount of character because Goblin teams are just brilliant. They deserve better. These guys are brilliant. They really, really feel like the Underworld Trolls from Blood Bowl 2. Underworld Troll from Blood Bowl 2. They've got the kind of Night Goblin hat that almost makes them look like they're from House Cawdor, from Necromunda. And they've just got a ton of character. They are big lads too. They size up brilliantly compared to basically every other troll kicking around. They are big. They are mighty. They are not overly complicated from a sculpting point of view. They paint up beautifully. They are just excellent trolls. Now, they're kind of your Night Goblin Underworld style troll. and that works brilliantly too. But Punga have recently dropped the Pirate Orc team. Again, I feel like that's kicking around on my desk somewhere. And within that team was this beautiful kind of shark-style troll that I realise my head is in the way of me showing. This guy here. And this was an awesome model. And of their last month, they've just dropped a star player version of it, which, again, that was on my desk. Have I tied? Oh, I know why. Oh, I know why that's not there. Oh, there he is. Okay. Just a really cool alternative aquatic troll. So if you've got a pirate-themed team, and let's face it, 30% of the most, the best Blood Bowl teams out there at the moment are currently the Punga pirate teams. This troll is awesome. And he's got a flipping goblin parrot on his shoulder. It's exquisite. So the Punga trolls, number 2. Which brings us to number 1 on this list, and I think Brute Fun deserves not only the title of Squig King, Squig Lord, this guy is the Troll King. He has popped out so many great troll models that it is almost unfair on everybody else. And we'll start at the beginning. So, first troll to mention is the Black Orc Troll. This is from Brute Fun's first 3D printed team, first 3D sculpted team, and again, it's awesome. It's got very much the style of some of the older metal Games Workshop Blood Bowl trolls. You've got the chainmail fist, but you've got that kind of expressive face, kind of fitting in with a rock gut Troggoth vibe and proportions. It's awesome. It's excellent. Great posing. Great team. But wait, there's more. Now, I have not covered the Underworld team that Brute Fun has done yet. The reason for that is because I don't like to show stuff off unless I know I can print it, and I can print it real good, and I can get the sizes all lined up and stuff. These trolls are fantastic. I've printed out 2 for the Secret Troll team, ready for the Secret Sevens thing we're going to be doing. And these troll models are they're so much fun. You've got tentacle options, you've got pincer options, and they are just brilliant. I think I ticked mine up to 105% just to kind of match big trolls. But this, we've covered the stone troll and the first troll. Now we've gone to the water river troll. And I can't believe I'd kind of overlooked this model. This is one of my favorite troll models out there. And it's just such good fun. And that's not even the top of this list. It's not even the top of the list, because it gets better. So Brute Fun has just dropped part 1 and part 2 of the Squig team. And you're thinking, Squigs. I like Squigs. Squigs are great. Squigs are great. But you know what's even better? Trolls in the Squig team. They are just some of my absolute favourite models that I think Brute Fun has ever done. Oh, come along, Internet. You can do it. And let's see, we've got this guy here. Let's zoom out. There we go. This is one of the 2 trolls from the set. We've done Stone Troll. We've done River Troll. Now we've got Cave Troll. So this kind of riffs on the Dank Hold Troggoth vibe, where you've got mushrooms growing out of it. Now, I've scaled one of these lads up to 150% to fit him on a 60mm base so I could have a giant. In fact, it's the second troll in this set. And they are so good. They look and fit in with the Underworld's team that Games Workshop did. Not Underworld's team, Underworld's Warband that Games Workshop did for their Underworld's game. And it's just awesome. They are a beautiful pair of trolls. I absolutely love them. They're just so much fun. And I have many, many, many printed out. Just because I have a problem, which I mentioned on a different video on the channel that's going live this weekend. There's one. Here's the other one. Absolutely wonderful models. And that's coming in a set that's full of squigs. Absolutely outrageous. But wait, there's more. And any list about trolls would be just terrible if we didn't mention this troll. Oh, having a bad internet day. This is Brute Fun's Ripper. And it is straight out of the Games Workshop artwork. There's 2 different versions. One reading a book. That is the best version. And one not reading a book, and it is just a brilliant model. We see this model at every tournament, I think, at the moment, because it is just the quintessential troll model, and it is such a good choice. But Brute Fun has got it nailed down with this troll selection, and this is what's so exciting about it. You need a water troll, a river troll, he's got you covered. You need a stone troll, got you covered. In fact, 2 stone trolls. You've got this guy, and you've got the black orc troll. You need nondescript trolls. We've got 2 of those in the Dankhold style trolls in the Squig team. It is fantastic. I'm probably missing one out. There is actually, I think, an undead mummy troll in his undead team as well, which is just awesome. I love it. It's so good. Yeah. Brute Fun was all over your suggestions for the list of top 5 trolls, and we've done about top 50, and most of them are just amazing. Okay, so I said we'd do top 5 trolls. We ended up doing like 18, and I'm not even sorry, because this barely, I think, scratches the surface. These are definitely most of the best ones. There's probably a couple of trolls that we've missed that would be great on this list as well. There's probably some independent people that have done one troll that's here that's great for Blood Bowl, and that's the most exciting thing about big guys, is that as long as the big guy doesn't really have a massive weapon, he's good to go on Blood Bowl. You've got a cool ogre model like Ben uses, the Conquistador ogre for his nobility team. It fits beautifully. You got a big old Minotaur or something like that with a fist dagger. It fits beautifully. And when it comes to trolls, this is just an awesome selection, and I just don't think you can go wrong. Anyway, let me know if there's a troll we've missed off this list, because more Blood Bowl is more better, and you can't argue with that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl content. Happy blocking. Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel even further, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. Or come join us on YouTube Members or in Patreon, where you can get exclusive access to some content, some loot, early access to basically everything we do, as well as regular competitions. Or you can pick up some Bonehead Podcast loot either on our website at boneheadpodcast.com. We've got the Dungeon Bowl things, we've got tokens and stuff like that, or on our Spreadshirt site as well. Everything you do just helps us make more content and hopefully do it of better quality. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy blocking.